So I know you guys are all waiting for him. Here he is, Mr. Rod Smith. Are you out there?
Absolutely. How you doing, Jayla?
I'm great. How are you?
I am awesome, man.
I said your name, but will you say your background for everybody?
Yeah, guys, I formerly played professional football, played for the Denver Broncos. So I'm sure some of y'all got a favorite team. Don't worry about it. We beat them. See, there's proof that we beat them, whoever your team was. No, I like to joke. But you know what? A lot of people, I kind of get judged based off of that's what I did. You know, people just look at me as an athlete. I got 3 degrees in business in college. I've had several other businesses that I've actually operated on and run even to this day. And so my background is entrepreneurship, guys. I grew up in the projects. I grew up in low income or no income housing back in the day, and I always wanted more for myself and for my family. And so first person was my mom, of course, getting her out of the conditions we were in. And then, of course, as I had kids and now I have grandkids, my 2 grandsons are in the other room, and they can tell you, one of them actually starting to learn how to trade. The 13-year-old, he's learning how to trade as well. So it's just something that for me, I just want to see people win. I'm used to team. I'm used to team sports, and I just want to be on a winning team.
I love that. And one thing I love about your story as well is you were in the NFL, but a lot of people that go to professional sports, not even just NFL, but they go to the professional sports, they're making the most money that they've ever made in their life, and they just blow it.
Yep.
Blow it.
90+% in the NFL. It's over 95 or 96% of every guy that played in the NFL has a file for assistance once they're done.
What? You said 95%?
About 95%. I was the actual union rep when I was on our team. So handling the future, handling pensions, handling 401ks and all those kind of things, because I was the union rep for the Broncos, I wanted to make sure all my guys knew that one day we're going to take these cleats off, and we got to still be able to live the lifestyle that we're accustomed to down the road. So I was always into financial literacy my entire career while I was playing. When I stopped playing, financial literacy is my thing. I love it. Robert Kiyosaki is actually one of my coaches, one of my mentors. And so those people, as well as Mr. Bugs, man, they've taught me so much. And I would be a disservice if I don't keep sharing that information.
Wow, that is so amazing. So tell us a little bit about your trading journey as well.
I was very hesitant because I've had people talk to me about Forex, and I honestly thought it was a scam. And so, you know, being in the NFL, guys, trust me, I've had so many different opportunities that people present as opportunities that are really ways for them to try to get my money. And I started learning what Forex was really about. And I was mad. I was so mad. You know what? I went to my advisor and I said, why you never taught me this? Because it was a way for me to be in control of my money. And I've been with my advisor now over 20+ years. And so I was like, why didn't I know about this control and this power that you can have in the palm of your hands with Forex? Because guys, I'm invested in a lot of things. I'm stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds, I have six different areas that I've made over $1 million. And I'm not saying that to brag, I'm saying it because I'm an entrepreneur. I find the areas and I find the people who are good at it and I hang around them.
But you said a little bit about some millions, right? So how much have you made so far? Trade with us and elevate.
You know what? I'll say this, and I'll say it a couple different ways. My biggest day ever was 176,000.
Wow.
I made it. And I was messed up. I'm not gonna lie. I was messed up mentally by what happened in that day. But that was actually the third day. The third day I had made over 100,000 in a day. I did that 3 times. But for the month, that month I started my account with 6 figures. And I remember him talking about having courage and being able to, you know, go out there and don't play small. And I had over 6 figures in my account. By the end of that month, I made more in a month than I made my first 4 years combined in the NFL in 1 month, trading on my own. And I'll just say it was over $800,000+, $841,000 is what I made in the month. I want people to win. And so I'm not on here trying to brag about nothing. I'm gonna go over here in the dark and do my thing. But what I really, really want is I want the community to win. I want to be around a bunch of winners because that's what I'm used to. And as a grandfather, and I got 5 grandkids, my goal is to show them that's what we do is we win. No matter what genre we go into, we're going to win. It's going to take a while. There's going to be some pain involved. It's going to be some late nights. There's going to be some crying involved, but you stick to it. You stay close to your coaches and your people who are coaching you up, guys. I'm telling you, you'll go there way faster than trying to do it by yourself.
Yes. And one thing I loved about what you were talking about is you own all these different businesses. So that means you're extremely busy, right?
Absolutely.
And there are people out there that are like, I mean, I want to do this, but I'm just too busy. I've got one job, which is okay, but I just don't know how I can fit this in my schedule. So every day, or I know you don't trade every single day, but when you do trade, just about right. You make
it. Giving away money. You're snatching profits out the market, you're giving it away. So yeah.
Right. So how long do you trade a day?
We have a group that we go at, sometimes we go at 6 a.m. to about 7, 8 o'clock. It just depends. To be honest, the group that I'm dealing with now, I just want to see them win. And that's my biggest thing. And so I usually get a couple of hours in a day at the most. A lot of times I'm watching the charts, just studying it. And so what I've done is I listen to G Money. G Money is to me, is like a godsend for all of us. I mean, just everybody has their own style, but G Money really resonates with me. And so I heard some stuff with G Money and I'm like, dude, this cannot be as easy as you just said. And so what I did is I started watching it and then I started putting my money in it. And then slowly, and I start small. I don't start with a gigantic account. I just start with $100,000 plus. I started with a few $100s. I started with $1,000, $5,000. And I've lost some accounts. Trust me, I started with some small accounts and lost them. I started with a big account and lost it. But you know what? I know how to get it back. That's the secret sauce. If you can know how to get it back. I was just on the phone with a friend of mine, literally a few minutes ago. He might be on the call. I haven't checked the stats of who's on, played in the NFL with me. He's actually a Hall of Famer in the NFL right now, loves this trading. And he said, bro, this is the closest thing everybody can ever get to being a professional athlete. Pay-wise, without the hits, without dribbling the ball, without running on the track. This is the closest thing you will ever get to being a professional athlete because you can sit there with your phone and literally snatch profits all day long and no one can take it away from you. And that's a skill set. And it takes some skills and it takes some times. And that's why I was so amazed that Michaela, Blake, and Joel, they really gave you the nuggets, guys. They gave you all the nuggets. They said they took some time, they got in the community and they started doing their thing. And that to me is what I really, really want for everyone. My sister is a trader now. My son's trading now. I'm trying to get the rest of the family to trade so they can get out of my pockets. So that's the goal. The goal is teach everybody how to trade and get out of your pocket.
Right. I love that. So what we'll end with is, how many Super Bowl rings do you have, sir?
2. Those two little beauties over there. Y'all, it probably blurred out on the screen on you guys' end, but you know what? So it was just one of those things that, you know what? I started with nothing. Like when you start trading, you start just with nothing. And I really wanted something for myself and my family, guys. And I wouldn't do whatever it took, go wherever I had to go, train, get up early, stay late. And I do the same thing with trading. My grandsons, they'll be like, but Papa, you don't have a job, but why are you up late and you're doing calls and you're doing meetings? I said, I want other people to live the way we live. Yeah. Well, on my own merit, I live the way I want to live, but I want my grandsons and I said, my job is to help other people get to live the way that we live. And what I mean by that is time. Guys, the ultimate asset you have is your time because you can't get it back. You invest time. And if you invest time in the right areas, guys, the sky's the limit.
I love that. So y'all heard that, right? Not 1, but 2 rings. So I just want to thank you so much for coming on here. I know how busy you are as well. We've been trying to catch up so I can get you on the Profit Snatchers, but I just want to thank you. You are such an inspiration to so many people. You just have that winning mindset. You're obviously a champion. You don't need me to tell you that, but you just inspire so many people. Like a lot of people came here just to hear you and they got inspired by everybody else. Just because, but you are just amazing. So I want to thank you all for being here tonight.